Hey everyone, Retire on Dividends here, back to make another weekly update to the Defiance funds. Sorry I'm late, but as most of you know, I've been away on vacation and to a place with no cellular coverage and no Wi-Fi. So, when I say no, I mean very little. So obviously here I am, almost home, but at least I have Wi-Fi at the moment at a different location. So, where do we stand on Defiance? Well, they have declaration date coming up this week, so we can throw in an estimate to this video as well. So why not have even a little more fun? All right, look at that. Already the formula's canceling out. Let's hope this stays stays accurate here. But either way, let's get to it. So how do we do for the week for QQQY? Well, where we stood last week, I believe we were stuck at 70 cents. This past week, we made 6 cents, 23 cents, and then we lost 58 cents in one day. Obviously, that's brutal. And then we gained 33 cents back of that. So overall, looks like we ended up with 4 cents more. So we ended up with a month-to-date income for QQQY of 74 cents. That's a recovery rate of 29.67%. Total return is not showing up. That's great. Let me go here. Let me go back and refresh it. There we go. Good job, buddy. All right. So what the heck is going on? Oh, my God. Whoa. Sorry. Let me try one more time. I keep getting kicked off the Wi-Fi, I think. 11.86%. All right. I read it before it went away. But QQQY, their total return from inception, 11.86%. This includes capital gain plus distribution. Obviously, this does not include reinvesting the distribution. So, but overall, for the month-to-date income, we're looking at 74 cents for QQQY. JEPY, this total return formula seems to be dying out on me. But, it goes with everything else, right? Everything else is just breaking lately. So as of last week, we were at a month-to-date income for JEPY of 42 cents. So this past week, they gained 6 cents. They gained 14 cents. They lost 25 cents. Again, that seems to be a big down day. And they ended up 19 cents. So overall, they are at a month-to-date income of 56 cents, which is pretty good. That's about a 14-cent increase for the week, and that's a recovery rate of 33.72%. Obviously, they have pretty much the most of this week to gain some more money before they declare, but odds are they're probably not going to recover 100%, but even if they recover 80%, to me that's a win. Total return formula is deciding to work, so they're up 11.9% from inception. So good job. When all said and done, guys, what matters is your total return, right? The yield today, the yield tomorrow, yeah, that's great. But what are they, what have they done for you overall? What is your total return on your investment? That's really all that should matter. That's why I have that column, because, the numbers are fun to look at. The yields are fun to look at. But what matters in the end is your total return. All right, IWMY, it's a little bit of a different story. They, as of last week, they were down 76 cents per share. This past week didn't really help much better. They lost 29 cents, then they gained 19 cents. Then they lost 23 cents, but then they gained 28 cents. But overall, they lost another 5 cents. So they're down 81 cents for the month. So obviously no recovery rate. However, their total return, they are up 13%. So they're doing better than the other two as far as total return is concerned, because when they have good days, they have good days. The Russell, the small cap stocks have been doing very well. So hopefully things, unfortunately, like a big down day is what brings this one down. $1.41. They lost that $1.41. A couple bad days. What else did they lose? 82 cents. That kind of put them in a hole, right? And, a little hard to recover from that, but I'm not worried about IWMY. Again, just look at their total return. That'll make you happy. All right, what about SPYT? Where did they end up last week? I think they were up 55 cents. So for this past week, they lost 2 cents. They gained 7 cents. They lost 15 cents. And then they gained 19 cents. So their month-to-date income stands at 64 cents. They made 9 cents for the week. By the way, guys, I don't really do it this way. Let me know if you liked me to show you how much they made for the week per share, if that's just easier. I'm finding it might be just because that's where we left off in the last video. All right, their recovery rate, they recovered what they needed to, right? As you recall, their last distribution was, how much was it? 33 cents. So been there, done that. They recovered that and then some. So they recovered 100% easily, and they're up an additional 93% on top of that, hence the 193% recovery rate. Total return from inception, they are up 8.14%. So good job, SPYT. USOY, what's up, USOY? What are you doing? Are you doing anything good, or are you just ruining things? Let's see. Last week, they were up 2 cents month-to-date income. This past week, they lost 10 cents right away. They lost 21 cents, gained it right back, and then they made 17 cents. So overall, cash positive, they did make 7 cents per share. That puts them at a month-to-date income of 9 cents, a recovery rate of 11.69%. Their latest distribution was 77 cents. So obviously, they've only made 9 cents, so hence the 11% recovery rate. Total return, though, they're not that impressive. Again, newer funds still, but total return, they're only in the positive 0.22%. So let's see, we'll see how it goes in time. Hopefully things get better. QQQT, all right, SPYT's brother, QQQT. I expect this one to be a really good performer. Again, they launched at a horrible time. But as of last week, they were up 98 cents month-to-date income. This past week, they lost 4 cents. They gained 7 cents, lost 33 cents, and then gained 22. So overall, this past week, they lost 8 cents per share. At least that's what I'm showing. However, that doesn't matter because their recovery rate is 282%. Their latest distribution was 31 cents. So they recovered that and then some. So obviously, their recovery rate shows 282%. However, their total return is in the negative 1.17%, because as I mentioned, they launched at a terrible time. Terrible. So, that's the update on the funds. We'll see what they pay this week. Again, this spreadsheet here, no change from the last update, so I'm not going to get into that. But the summary is, as we know, how much do you need to reinvest in each fund in order to kind of stay whole. I'm showing QQQY 77%, JEPY 69%, IWMY 69%, SPYT 40%. USOY and QQQT, I'm just showing you just have to reinvest the whole thing because obviously they're not doing that, that great overall. These, like I said, next week, these numbers hopefully should be updated. We'll see, depending on when the ex-dividend date happens. But, that's all I'll mention on that tab for now. Status, this is where I update the new outstanding share number. So if I go to the website, hopefully it works, and I go to the ETF, I'll go to QQQY. Actually, let's go to the bottom. They've been launching a lot of new funds, a lot of double leverage funds. So for those of you who like to swing trade, go check them out. QQQY. How many outstanding shares? 5,133,308. Okay. Oh, they went up. 5,133,308. Stupid reverse split, screwing up these outstanding share numbers. It used to be nice even number. All right, so net asset value of QQQY 204 mil. Outstanding shares did increase, so that's a good sign. Like spider crawling on me. Even in the car, spiders get me. All right, let's go to JEPY. Do you think their fund grew? JEPY is my favorite of the bunch. I'm not going to lie. I do like IWMY as well, but I feel like this is the safest of the bunch. All right, 2,224,979. Oh, it went down. 2,224,979. Okay. Net asset value, 102.5 mil, right? Which should match the website. Where's the net asset value? 102.5 mil. See? Good job. All right. Let's go to IWMY and see if they grew. And then we'll get to the estimates. All right. IWMY outstanding shares, 3,041,648. So 3,041,648. No change. Either that or the website did not update. So whatever. Okay. The IWMY net asset value, 120 mil. Now, SPYT, I'll expect this one to grow. All these newer funds seem to be growing pretty good. Unless they didn't update their website. I'm just glad the internet's working. Isn't it amazing? All right, 2,550,000. Where's SPYT? 2 million. Yep, that grew. 2,550,000. So increase in outstanding shares for SPYT. Their net asset value stands at 51 million. By the way, their price looks to be 20.02, so still in the $20 range. Good job, SPYT. Now, if we go to USOY, let's see how that one's growing or not. I've been hesitant on buying USOY, but in the end, I don't think I'm going to buy it. It's not performing as good as you would think. Outstanding shares, 700,000. All right, no change. Net asset value for USOY, 12 million. And then last but not least, QQQT. I definitely expect this one to grow. Again, newer fund, SPYT's brother or sister. 650,000. Oh, wow, no change. All right. Either they didn't update their website or there's actually no change. So 12.5 mil net asset value for QQQT. So the smallest fund is USOY. No surprise there, though. So QQQT just above it. So that's the update on the outstanding shares. And last but not least, let's talk about the Defiance tab, which, for here, what do I do? What do I track? So if you look, I have the launch price of those three funds. By the way, the reverse split, the 3-for-1. These launch prices on QQQY, JEPY, IWMY are going to show 3 times the amount, hence the $60 launch price, right? And then I have current price plus distro. So this shows you what the current price is, plus it adds in all the distributions that they paid out. So it gives you an idea. Again, this is as of obviously just the last month. Gives you an idea of how they're performing. And also I'm showing you the inception to date gains without drip, and then the house money. House money is important, but these funds after this payment this month should be getting, above the 50% mark. At least 2 of them will, for house money. And we'll see how long it'll take these funds to pay your money back, from the launch price. Obviously, these funds launched in September, so they won't be able to do it in 1 year. Will they be able to do it in 2 years? That's another story. But either way, it's pretty impressive that they can even pay out half in 1 year. So, return on investment, half your money in 1 year. Still pretty good. SPYT, obviously USOY, and the others, it's going to take them some time. All right, so let's talk about the estimate. Do I have any idea what they're going to pay? Absolutely freaking not. I'm doing this for fun. So let's just see. If we look at the September estimate, based on what they paid last month, QQQY paid $250. I think we're going to get a little cut of, they're going to pay $235. That comes to about a 70% yield. And that's a decrease, if assuming this formula is even updated. We got AI on this AG. Yep, it is. Okay. So that's a 6% decrease. JEPY paid $1.67 last month. I think they're going to decrease as well. I think they're going to pay $1.55. That's a 7% decrease, but it's a 40% yield. Just in my sweet spot. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I hope JEPY does pay a little more than that. All right. Again, a lot can happen until declaration date. I think it's Thursday or Wednesday. I'm not even sure. IWMY, they paid $264 last month. I think it'll be a slight decrease on that. $260, 1% decrease, 78% yield. SPYT, pretty simple here. They paid 33 cents last month. They're going to pay 35 cents plus or minus a little because they're going to yield 20%. End of story. That's a 6% increase from the prior month. USOY paid 77 cents last month. This is the one. Wow, that's a 42% increase. There's no way. I'm going to give them, but if you look at the IV, the problem is the IV is 26%. IWMY's underlying IV is 21%. So it's hard to, I'll just leave it, whatever. USOY, I'll just say $1.10. That is a 76% yield. QQQT, they paid 31 cents last month. I think they're going to upgrade to 33 cents because, again, that's a 20% yield, at least as of the close price on Friday. If their price goes up or down, they'll still yield 20%, probably based on the declaration date price. So stay tuned for that. So these are just guesstimates, guys. What they're going to pay, who the hell knows? They'll announce it the morning of declaration date, so it'll give you the entire day to buy into it because ex-dividend date is the day following. So if you decide to buy it then, so be it. I'm just doing this for fun and entertainment, of course, because as always, this is not financial advice. This video is for fun and entertainment. Hopefully you guys did have fun. Hopefully you're entertained. Again, I'm sorry it's late. I really am. But it is what it is. Life, that's life, right? So let me know what you guys think of these funds. Are you still holding strong? Which ones are you holding? Are you excited about declaration date? What's your plan with these funds? How much do you reinvest in these funds? Again, more to come next week. Hopefully, post declaration date and all that, and we get some good news. Hopefully I can announce the declaration date that day, that morning. If not, I'll do it in the afternoon somewhat. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this content, please always remember to hit the like button. If you have any questions or concerns, leave them in the comments below. And that's all I got for today. I don't really have a keyword, but I guess if you want to have one, we could say you're late, right? Keyword is you're late. ROD late. So obviously this video usually comes out the Sunday morning, and here we are on the Monday. But whatever, right? Have a great day, everyone. I will talk to you later.